Okay, I'd like to see by a show of hand who has high blood pressure. Yeah, okay. Okay, for those of you that do, tonight you're gonna learn how you can improve it. And we have some steps that I really think are better than resorting to medication. If you do have to take medication, is it a temporary thing or is it a lifetime thing? Okay, so once we get on medication like high blood pressure or cholesterol medication, it is not just until it gets better. So it's not a cure, it's just a maintenance, okay? So it's not fixing the problem. So tonight we're gonna talk about how we can fix the problem. High blood pressure is the silent killer. It's a silent killer because high blood pressure doesn't have any pain. Okay, when you have high blood pressure, what happens is that your body is forced to work really hard. Your heart has to work really hard in order to get blood pushed throughout your whole body, okay? So that's a really dangerous thing, and it can cause 5 things. Increased chance of stroke, heart attack, kidney problems, eye problems, or death, okay? The thing about high blood pressure is if it causes a heart attack, 1 out of 2 people don't get another chance to fix it, okay? So if you're one of those lucky people who do not have high blood pressure, this workshop is just as important to you because preventing high blood pressure could literally save your life, okay? So the fact is that a lot of our blood pressure is controlled by our habits, okay? So a healthy heart is in your hands, so you have a lot of say in whether or not your heart is healthy. A normal blood pressure is 120/80, okay? If it gets to be 140/90, that's when they start giving you medication, okay? So you want to keep it down. So if you do have high blood pressure, I want you to think about this. If I don't do something drastic, my blood pressure is going to kill me, okay? Because it literally can, okay? When I was doing a lot of research on blood pressure and how to handle it naturally, one of the things that kept reoccurring was that blood pressure is really related to stress. There's a part of your brain called the cerebellum, and that little part of your brain controls both the emotional part and your blood pressure. So if you can control some of your stress, you will definitely have better control over your blood pressure. Some of the steps that we're going to talk about help reduce stress in your body. But stress is a really vague kind of it's hard to measure stress. Okay, but what I want to encourage everybody to do in their own way is to find a minute or 2 during the day to just kind of sit quietly and just kind of breathe and just let some of the tension go, okay? Because we seem to hold a lot of stress. And when I work on people in our office, there's 2 major places that I see stress building up. One is in the shoulders, okay? A lot of us have stress in the shoulders. So when we're doing the massage before the class, a lot of you are going, oh my gosh, that's good. The second place I see it, and a place that you don't think of, but a lot of people hold their stress in their butt, okay? The glute muscles seem to get really tight. And so if you're one of those people, stretching out your hamstrings, stretching out your glute muscles is a great way to kind of reduce stress. I'm also rolling your shoulders, but I want to show you one for your shoulders. So everyone sit a little bit forward in your chairs, okay? If you do have tension in your shoulders, this is a simple exercise you can do. And all it is you're putting your fingers behind your neck like this. So watch out, don't elbow each other, okay? And all you do is you take your elbows and you squeeze them together, okay? What you're doing is you're trying to squeeze the muscles right back here that cause a lot of tension, okay? So what I want you to do, we're gonna do 5 nice and slow, okay? So you're gonna go contract, release, contract. So keep going. We're going to do 5 of these. Release, contract. Okay, 2 more. And squeeze right between the shoulders. 1 more, okay? And then after you do 5 slowly, I want you to do 5 a little quicker. So it's like this. Okay? Okay, so the way that you should do this is 5 slow, 5 fast, 5 slow, and then 5 fast. It should take you just a minute or so to do it. If you're at the computer, how many people are at the computer at least an hour a day? Some of you can share hours with other people, I'm sure, okay? Okay, so if you're at the computer or if you're at the television for more than an hour, you really should do this exercise. It's going to do a couple of things. It's going to help relax some of the muscles that cause stress to your shoulders. It should also help to improve your posture, because after a while, this is our posture at the computer. Okay? It'll kill you. So make sure you're doing this exercise. It'll help your circulation, help you wake up again, but most of all, it's going to help take stress off your shoulders. Okay? You guys can do that? Okay? So 5 slow, 5 quicker, 5 slow, 5 quicker, okay? Okay. So to prevent high blood pressure, first of all, we talked about reducing some stress, and that exercise will help you reduce some stress. The first bullet I have there is aim for a healthy weight. Now, unfortunately, I'm giving this workshop right before Thanksgiving, okay? Okay? But thank goodness, if you think about your last Thanksgiving meal, you probably had a nice vegetarian salad. No? Okay. Well, at my house, we have ham and turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and rice and all the fixings, okay? But if you can, first of all, start by just eating less. One of the major things that people complain about is a loss of energy, and nothing robs your body of energy more than overeating, okay? I want to challenge all of you to eat until you can still eat a little bit more, but you stop, okay? If you do that, your body will automatically start shedding some weight, okay? A healthy way to lose weight is about ½ a pound to a pound a week until you achieve the weight that you want, okay? Until you're back in your high school cheerleading outfit, okay? So losing a little bit of weight, maybe 2 to 3 pounds per month, is a nice healthy way. And really, all you got to do is just don't overeat, and you can really do a lot of good, okay? So first of all, aim for a healthy weight. Second, be active every day. Okay, now those first 2 things, aim for a healthy weight and be active every day, those 2 things also play a huge role in reducing stress, okay? Because when you're exercising, you're reducing stress. So what is active? How many of you say you work out more than 3 times a week? Like walking or like running or lifting weights 3 times a week? How many of the rest of you are like annual? Annual? Okay. Well, I want to recommend that you do something every day, okay? But this is how I want to recommend you do it. If you are the kind of person that walks outside of your house and you walk ½ an hour and you walk around the block and you come back to your house, guess what? After the first 2 weeks, your body doesn't feel any benefit already, okay? What you need to do, and lucky we live in Hawaii, because you can, what we do, it's called muscle confusion. You want to do different exercises because different exercises will add benefit to your body. So say I did this. Say I swam twice a week, I walked once a week, I lifted weights once a week, and I did yoga once a week. Okay? That kind of a mixing up of exercising will give your body the best benefit. Okay? So, and even if you're just going to walk, this is what I want to recommend. You do what we call interval training in your walking. So you're doing this, you're saying, okay, from here to that next lamppost, I'm going to walk really fast. So you walk fast, and then from this lamppost to the next corner, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to walk a little slower. And then around the corner, I'm going to walk a little faster. So what you're doing is you're throwing these different intervals at your body, so your body's a little confused. You get the most benefit out of exercise that way, okay? Okay, so be active every day. Number 3, use less salt when cooking. Okay, first of all, I want to recommend that you don't go out that much, okay? And when you go out, you have no control over what kind of salt, oils, fats, and things that they put in your food. My wife wanted to recommend try Mrs. Dash's. Anybody tried that? Okay, Mrs. Dash's is a salt substitute. It's got a lot of natural herbs in it, and it's very good, okay? So use less salt when cooking, and when you go out, definitely when you go to a Chinese restaurant, you can ask for less salt or no MSG and that kind of thing, okay? Okay, number 4, selenium and zinc. These 2 are found in high concentrations in meats, beans, dark greens, and walnuts. So get some more selenium and get more zinc. You can take supplements if you want, but the best way is to get it in your foods. Number 5 is flax oil. You can get flax seed in many different ways. If you get it in the seed itself, sometimes they cook it into little chips and things that are down to earth. You have to chew the flaxseed to break it open to get any benefit, okay? If you're the kind of person that puts it in your mouth and chews twice and swallows it, you probably didn't get any benefit, okay? So if you're that kind of person, they have ground up flaxseed. They have flaxseed in cereals now, and you can even get it in oils, okay? What we do at home is we put flaxseed oil on top of our salad, just a little bit. 1 tablespoon per day lowered both the systolic and the diastolic, an average of 9 points, okay, for people. Okay, so flaxseed oil. Omega-3 oils. Omega-3 oils protects the heart and lowers blood pressure. Many ways you get omega-3s. You can also get in flax seeds. The number one way usually is in fish, eating fish. If you can't, they have flaxseed supplements. You can talk to us. We have some some omega-3 supplements. But get some flaxseed oil and omega-3 oils. There's so many benefits. It has so many good things in apple cider vinegar. It has vitamin C, E, A, B1, 2, 6, potassium, magnesium, and copper. What people are saying that you can do is, when I have apple cider vinegar, I just take 1 tablespoon like that, and then I go like this. Okay? But it's not bad if you get used to it. You only need 1 tablespoon, okay? But what a lot of people do is they mix it with a little bit of honey. These are 2 different kinds of apple cider vinegar. This Bragg's is good, okay? There's also these organic and unfiltered kind of vinegars. This is the one that we drink, but this will be fine too. Any type of apple cider vinegar, you just need a tablespoon. First of all, reduce stress. Aim for a healthy heart, be active, use less salt when cooking, try to find some zinc and selenium, flaxseed oil, omega-3s, and apple cider vinegar. Of those, please try the apple cider vinegar one for sure, okay? The last one that I think is surprising to a lot of you is that chiropractic adjustments help reduce blood pressure. Every single person in that group getting the adjustments received a significant reduction in blood pressure compared to the group that received the sham, okay? The average of 14 points greater drop in the systolic and 8 points in the diastolic over those who got the fake ones. Okay, so I want you guys to see this. What this study is showing, it's not about the whole spine. It's talking about adjusting this upper part of the spine, okay? And let me just tell you about this bone. This bone is critical that it's aligned. This is called the atlas, or C1. And what this bone does is it balances your head, okay? Now, the number 1 misalignment or malposition that I see is this. Okay, when the head goes forward like this. When your neck goes forward, it pulls the weight of your head in front of your shoulders like this. First of all, it's going to take a lot of energy for your body to hold up your head if it's way in front of you. That's why one of our goals is to get that arc back so that arc can reposition your head over the spine, okay? If you have this, if you're sitting at the desk too much and you have this, first of all, I want you to try this exercise to help remind you about your posture, okay? We also teach you guys how to do tractioning at home so you can have this head back of your spine to keep it level like this. When you are done with most of your adjustment, this is the last one we do. Remember this one? That adjustment is to realign C1, okay? So every time you come in here, you're not only getting adjustment for your nerves, but you're also getting an adjustment to this atlas, and it controls everything below it. Posture is so important. If you can keep your posture in line, you help keep C1 in line, which helps regulate your blood pressure too, okay? So remember this, chiropractic isn't just for your neck and your back, it's for your whole body, okay? Okay, so I just want to conclude by just telling you that your spine in one day goes through a tremendous amount of stress because you wake up in the morning after sleeping on a bed that's too soft. You go to the table and you eat breakfast with your wife. You get up, you go into the car and you sit in H1 in traffic. And you're sitting there, you get to work and you sit at your desk and you're opening up your emails, and then you go to lunch and you're sitting like this and you drive home in traffic like this. By the time you get home, you wonder why you're so tired. Your body's been fighting all day to hold your posture up, okay? So give your body a break. Teach it to relax and remove stress by following these simple steps, okay? So please apply these principles, and I promise your life can change naturally. Thanks for coming. Have a great night.